Might as well cut this.
Got to put a flat on it?
All I have to do is put a flat on it. Like,
does it have to be precision?
I don't think it would be precision even if it had to be on that mill.
That's why I asked, does it have to be precision?
No. It's just a flat so that this mounts underneath it.
Yeah, okay.
And this is what attaches to the beam.
Yeah. You go by the levels anyway, right?
Yeah. So. And the levels are adjustable.
Yep.
So, okay. Let's make this flat. Maybe the lighting will be better over here, Don. You know, Amazon has those lighting things on sale.
Well, you should buy some.
I've got 6. You don't have any.
I can see.
Did you know that this squeak was there?
Mm-mm.
Oh, shoot. I'll hold it for you.
Thing's probably empty because it leaks. All the oil's probably out of the one shot.
No, it wasn't, because I pumped it for about 30 times.
Oh,
and
did
it
you?
came
It
out
came
all
out?
on the front.
Well, good.
Little river came out.
Good. Needed oil. I don't never hardly use this too much. So.
You don't hardly use any of it yet.
No.
We need to get your butt in gear. It'll rust before you get to it.
It was rusty when I bought it.
Wow. Is this the next one on your...
Yeah, I guess, if there is a list. No, I need to finish the shaper first. Then that one. It's going this way.
Going down the road?
Yeah.
Well, that one's nearly... But you haven't waxed it either.
No.
My God.
No, will I? Never wax it.
I'm not really sure that's a good thing, Don. You never wax it.
If you don't wax on, you never have to wax off.
Wax on, wax off. You know, about 7,750,999,000 people on the earth don't know what wax on, wax off is.
It makes sense. Just squeeze it real hard, I'll get it flat.
Ah, it's nice and thick. It won't get flat on you. You need a roll-around cart so that you can put your tools. I suggest you get carts like that, only the 32 inches, like I do, and you got drawers and a place for every tool on every machine. If you would buy me one for my birthday, I would show you how it works. Actually, I have too many toolboxes.
I know, you ain't got no damn room to put anything because you got toolboxes.
This is a
everywhere.
PG rated.
Damn is not a bad word. So it holds back water, man.
In Louisiana, maybe, where you grew up, but a dam holds back water. God.
You're almost there. Just right, getting ready to touch it.
Well, we're going to make this flat at 1.3 inches. Hopefully.
You want my? No,
What?
I don't have it. This is. I think this is. Needs a
I
battery.
don't care. No, not that deep. Hey, make the automatic feed work.
turn it on?
Yeah.
It's got a button, you gotta turn it on.
Where's the button?
Right up on the sides.
You hit it underneath this thing. Yay! What changed?
I don't know.
The sound changed.
It did. Sounds better.
It does. Can we do
Quieter.
it again?
How you know when you get to a third of an inch down?
When I measure the width of it, it's not a third of an inch down. It's the width of the flat.
Right.
And actually, I'm watching the top of the hole. See how much meat is left. Because I've designed it on CAD. And I don't trust it either.
So how you know when you're done? Because both of them have to be the same, right?
No,
No? Two separate functions?
there's only one of them.
Ah.
This thing didn't automatically return to neutral. You got to force it there.
Yep. It's old and worn out.
It's old and worn out. There's two things like that.
Mal
on
said
here.
this was the best one he had left. I hate to see the worst ones he had.
Now you asked me how I would know if I was deep enough. Well, if I had my measuring scale, did you eat my measuring scale?
No, didn't touch it.
It's a big, long, it's the largest one I had, so I know you wouldn't swipe it easily. Put it in your pocket. And did I put it in my pocket? No.
I don't know where you put it.
I'm going to measure how wide this is. This isn't quite to 1 inch yet. When I was designing it, I was looking mainly at how thick it was left here. And, you know, drawing lines on a computer and everything, it's not always the same, you know. Let's go for.
Turn the feed on too.
You turned this off?
Yeah.
It's under here?
It was noisy. Yeah. Little switch. $200,000. Hitting the top. Hitting it at the top.
$199.
You get within 1,000 on that mill, that's a good deal.
Okay, that's that one. I'm going to go ahead and do the other. Got to fix this return spring on that thing. Ready to go. Now I had planned on showing you how to square up a block the way I like to do it, but this is what we need to make. And I'm afraid this mill isn't going to square up the block very reliably, so I'm going to rely on the finished 2x2 mill drawn aluminum and basically put a square on it, and it's pretty straight. So we're going to just finish the edges and then bring it down to the size I need, which is basically I need a cube 1 inch 400 thousandths on each side. And that'll make it. We've got plenty to take off. I'll set these up on a parallel. In fact, those are a little bit too high. Go grab some shorter ones. Well, I don't know if you can notice or not, but once I put this jaw on a parallel, and then I tapped it, this side's loose. Because I have it stuck in the jaws so much, I'm assuming that the jaws are vertical, and it's not touching here, so I'm assuming the bottom part is not square. So I'm going to rely on as much surface of this jaw to that jaw and that point to make it flat. And then, as an extra little measurement, we'll take Don's baby square and put in here and check that. And that's perfect. So I know it's great this way, and I'm relying on the jaws to tell me it's great this way. So it will surface this, then we'll flip it over and make sure that it's right. Back kicking around. Just touched it. Remember, this thing's worn out, so I went over that a lot, letting it take any of the play out of the spindle. Don't feel any surfaces that need work. And there's a tiny burr around here. Even though I went this way around it, that cuts into the material and leaves littler burrs, it still has a little. Let me see if I can find something to get rid of that. Where's a file? You don't want to use a stone because you'll load up the stone with aluminum. There were no files. We left the sander plugged in, so I used it. Now this parallel fits on there and they both get tight. We'll know we're onto something here. That's the good surface. Now that one's loose by a tiny bit. It's off a little. Well, it's going to have to be. So now we've got a block that is faced off on the ends. Let's go measure it up and make sure. Now for this part, I need it to be a cube, 1.4. So I've gone all the way around it with a scribe and made it 1.4.
No, bacon.
Dicum? Dicum. And now, all I've got to do is...
And you made a purple cube, a blue cube.
I did. A little more work, I could make it a purple or blue call box, Doctor Who style. For some reason, they have been showing me a lot of Doctor Who shorts.
All you gotta do is look at one and they'll show you bucks.
Look at one what?
All you gotta do is look at one anything and you'll start seeing.
There's 10,000 of them. Maybe that's what I should do, make a bunch of shorts for my channel.
There you go.
And I'll whittle down that 8 billion people that haven't seen
They'll
it.
keep showing them to yourself.
Yeah, they do. They really do. Now, all I've got to do is get this down to one side.
Is that all you did?
Huh?
Is that all you did? I've been gone for like an hour. What did you do? Color the block?
I'm working with a worn-out
Color
machine.
the block?
It took me 20 minutes to look for a file, and I couldn't find one because you got
In the
that.
red box.
I looked in the red box.
That's where they are. All the files are in there. Got a ton of files in there.
I didn't see them.
You didn't look good.
I was still looking at that blue box, figuring out how to get it open. You made a mistake. You left the top open where all the hammers are. Well, they're hidden in the back. Bring me an 8-inch. The only good part is he left his microphone over here, so you guys don't have to listen to him.
You don't have I'm not talking to them, I'm talking to you.
Oh. That's where my plan falls down, didn't it? All right. So you went all the way over there and proved all that, and then you didn't bring me a file.
You didn't tell me what kind you needed.
I said an 8-inch.
8 inch? I didn't
Fine.
Then you're gonna bitch it's all wore out. You know, like that.
Probably. You hadn't bought them off of eBay.
So you good thing you're not working on the tower, 2,000 feet in the air.
What?
Good thing you're not working on a tower 2,000 feet in the air.
I'd have to make you climb down to get it.
Pretty much right on the line there.
Doing it like I want to make money now.
That's why you like aluminum, you can take them big cuts.
I like aluminum because it doesn't rust. I'll run around it.
It's too fine.
Yeah.
I asked if this was too fine. You said yes, so you want a different one?
No, oh, you said too fine. I know I'm fine. Too fine. Taking all the unevenness and bounce out of the spindle. Take them big cuts like that. Sometimes the old RH give up the ghost.
Not too bad. Just some very fine powder cutting.
By doing that, I now have something that is set to the right height. Because I'm making it a square, so I don't have to fool around with it too much more. thought it tried to come out of there.
I don't think so. Doesn't look like it. Still flat on the parallels.
It was still tied in there. I just thought it was. Maybe I'm getting old, and when this came out, it worried me.
I thought it was good to check.
Now, I was just telling people while you were trying to get a beauty sleep that I wouldn't do this on a mill like this with an R8 collet. Those are pretty heavy cuts for this little mill.
Yeah.
Just got a collet closer, and that makes all the difference in the world. So that's the only reason I'm taking that big of a cut. Okay, we're on the final bit. I've laid out the raised area here, and I got my depth on this side, so I can just cut to my lines and I'm ready to go. Told Don he needs a maid service for his shop. And a smaller dead blow. And a work light. Missed all the fun.
Yeah.
I'm damn near through.
There you go.
You're just spending quality time with me.
Okay.
We haven't had much quality time together lately.
Anytime. Had phone time.
Phone time, but between you and me working,
Yeah.
you know, we're old enough to be retired again.
Yeah, I'm just making too much extra money.
If you'd make enough money and adopt me, I'd be really happy. My wife would be too.
Yeah, I'm sure she would. I don't get anything out of the deal, though.
Yes, you do. You get me. 24/7. You poor bastard. I don't know if that'll be what we want, but I don't want to go any farther without checking it.
Well, you can always check it. And
That's why I brought this. Take and get the Allen wrenches and work on it. I even brought my own Allen wrenches. God, I'm good.
that I got.
These are even metric. I thought they'd be, well, not on this one.
I think I wouldn't go no more than that.
I think it could go a little deeper.
Deeper, yeah.
Can go a little deeper, but that's perfect
About
there.
a 1/16 of an inch. So you probably don't want to go too deep so that the sides don't touch the bottom though, because that gives it stability.
Right, but there's quite a bit between the top of this. If I get farther down, it'll give me better
I'm just
set
saying,
screws.
You definitely want to.
You want that to be touching. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. I wouldn't go down too much, too quickly.
Now, I looked at your handles, and I do like the way they feel, but your handles are different than mine.
Are they?
These are totally one solid piece. Mine, this part here,
Moves?
can take out. See, you didn't hire that maid I asked you to do. I see you didn't hire the maid.
No, I didn't.
I mean,
I'm sure your wife will come home and clean up after your mess.
he didn't mean it, honey. He didn't. He's delusional.
Not going all the way down. It's too wide.
He's got a step over there. Yeah, it didn't go all the way up against there, but it'll be fine when I get that out. This thing doesn't have a jog on it.
No, I don't.
I don't like that.
It's from the 20s, probably.
It's what?
It's probably from the 1920s. They didn't even think about jogging.
They know, those guys were pretty damn fast back then. Yeah. One more test. Feels good.
I like it. You're going to indent the aluminum pretty easy.
Well, once
You're
this
not going
is,
to move that anyway, right?
no, it's never going to get moved off of there.
You just paint it black to match and you'd be good.
Bore a hole through there. You can mount that anywhere you want to.
Bob
I
will do,
like-
Bob will do that.
That's where it's going.
Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.